No worries mean not to even fret. Don't fret.
Don't fret.
Whatever you did is cool. And that should be apparent. Because I said no worries. Which means it's not one worry. Now, that might be like one of those new things, like no disrespect and then disrespect comes. Like maybe no worry means you should have all the reason in the world to worry about something. You did something really dumb, man. You should be worried. Maybe no worries is that. No.
But it could mean no worries.
But it could mean
Kuna Matata.
Kuna Kumate. At the Kumate.
Oh, man.
We are going to pod. Hold up, man. Round of applause to my first baby mom. No. I should have done it on the last pod.
Yo.
I should have done it on the last pod.
I'll eat your stuffing. I don't want to.
I don't want to eat Parks' stuff. Well, Parks is a chef, so he's a bad example of that. But you know what I mean.
I get it.
Yo, my first baby moms again came through with my favorite plate. I listen to Truth the Truth. I listen to Dear Angie. I listen to every word I've ever uttered about this woman.
Did you listen to Under the Sun?
I listened to, no. Because that wasn't nice. That should have never been put out. Like, whatever y'all said about OLS3, it should have been said about that one. But nobody really knew I was recording the project and put it out. You kind of just heard that when it was out. That was really fucked up. I don't know why I did that. She must have won in court. Something happened. Something happened the way I said something. None of that should have been said.
My bad.
Yo.
Favorite plate.
Y'all not fucking feeling me.
I don't know what the play was.
You don't have kids.
True.
This one ain't for you. You my mans. Yo, I've spent so much time this holiday trying to like preach hope to men. Like, men, you know you have a hard time. We talking about our kids. I just had to have the conversation. Hey, Thanksgiving, what, you get half a day, I get the later half. What's up? You got to have those like talks, right? So if you uncomfortable for the year, it can get uncomfortable. So when I say, man, I'm about to cry talking about a plate. But if you know what me and my first baby moms went through, nigga, I can't put it into words. I can't tell you. There's no way I could tell somebody. You could have been there from Dear Angie to today. Fam, my son comes to my house on Thanksgiving. He's waiting there for me after I done hopped around a little bit. I get in there, he gives me the pan. She ain't even give me a fucking plate, nigga. Round of applause.
Aluminum pan.
Stop,
like,
yo, stop. I'm crying.
You feel you? So stupid. No. I'm picking that up, nigga.
You didn't give me a plate.
The pan is with love right there.
She gave the
aluminum pan. I know what
pan,
you're
nigga.
Aluminum pan is different.
Dog, word. All right, Trey. Hey, who made the pan? You made this pan, dog. You could tell me. You my baby, dog. You could tell me. Here we go. I ain't gonna cry. Tell me what he said. Tell me what he said.
Nah, it was mom.
No, nigga.
Her dude.
Them both.
Wow.
Yo, we can cry. We can cry. No, it's us, nigga. Come on, nigga. Wow. Cry with me, nigga.
Cry with me. Get your that hurt, bitch.
Yo, my oldest son looked me in the face, dead. He wasn't no joke.
Yeah.
He chuckled a little bit. Yo, you're not gonna believe it. They both made this. They both stood in that kitchen, mom and her husband.
That's fine.
With the pot.
That's different.
They both wanted to make sure you didn't miss anything.
Yo, this is the crazy part, though.
They both said, yo, did he get the sweet potato pie? I never met the man. I ain't met him. We just spoke once. Yo, did he get the banana pudding? Pass it over here. Stupid, toxic Joe brain can't even imagine. The fact that it came from you.
Yeah.
It came from you, who I just trashed in some songs. Dog, it was a little deep moment for me, dog.
It should have been.
These two motherfuckers gonna get a Christmas gift.
That's
rightfully so.
Yeah, but they wasn't on my list.
I can't wait to get there.
Nah, that's hard.
God willing.
Word.
No, listen to me.
No, God willing.
I went to the houses I wanted to go to and didn't love the stuffing. This sounds like nothing to y'all. But when you visit on Thanksgiving,
I understand.
You'll get to a house that the mac and cheese was good, the potato salad wasn't. You get over here, the shit was good, but this wasn't. Rarely can you rely on the house where
it was hit. It all hit.
It all was good.
Right.
It was hitting.
My whole rap career, I would have never saw that house for me
Being there. Yeah.
being my fucking
Stuffing house.
oldest son's
Your stuffing
mom.
house. Yo, this is good.
Being my oldest
that's
son's mom. If that didn't sound crazy enough, I'll go further. Come on.
Damn it, get further than that.
I mean, in my brain, because Joe's brain is weird.
Okay. I'm following.
I go to Dad's house on Thanksgiving. Because there ain't no Thanksgiving. Ain't in my house. I ain't hosting it. Mom chilling out. Dad is the next in the... Then we go to
Rotation.
Dad's. Go to Dad's. I get there early, 2, 3 o'clock. It's ready. It's ready. I get there 3. It's ready. Ain't nobody there but Dad house. We're not applauding right now. Ain't nobody there but Dad house, right? And Uncle Walter and his wife. And I eat at 3 o'clock. And then I take a nap, little itis. And then I wake up, and people keep coming in. Now it's company coming. You know, it's 6 o'clock now.
Yeah,
we
5, 6
they
o'clock.
coming in. They coming in.
We
now.
black. Yeah.
After 10, about 5 to 10 people came. Know what I noticed? You ready? I wasn't related to none of them. Back to that familial feeling that you're looking for at the holidays. I could stay home, nigga. We introverts. I can Uber Eats Del Frisco's, nigga, and be fine.
And be just fine.
But we doing this for the family.
For the feeling of
And
the...
I don't
not
see
even feeling it.
nobody related to me coming in before 8. Know what I did?
Got your
Got your ass up and left.
I got up and I left. Want to get a little deeper? When I sat there, you know who was making the plates? My dad's wife's mom. She was awesome. She don't know what I like. She ain't gonna know what. But she's hosting. But she's Spanish. Y'all want to talk about something else now? Y'all want to keep going?
No, come on.
That can get deep when you sitting and Thanksgiving looking for the familial vibe and you realize that
It ain't there.
it either ain't there or you and your dad been fucking Spanish bitches for the last 30 years. Now really look at it. Now look at it. Really look at it.
But the Hispanic families, they got this family thing, though.
Yeah, bro.
They are huge in that. Like, they tight, like, tight.
He made it right.
It's a
He just
little.
made it right. He's off. He off what I'm saying.
That ain't what you like.
No, I understand what he's saying. I'm just saying, but, like, he's like Jackie. Oh, pardon me.
The fucking food
Yeah,
there,
but
the
it's
beans
different.
and rice
Everything
is
is different
banging.
now.
The
It's all
greens is
Spanish.
different,
It's
but
different.
you made it.
It's different.
You got some ham. It got a different flavor to it. The plate, I might sound nuts.
Nope.
I get it. I
No, you
get it
don't.
now.
No, you don't.
I get what you're saying.
The plate is different.
I get what you're saying.
It's
At
all
my
different.
Dad's house.
It's all different.
Granddad died, right? My Spanish baby mom saved me a plate. She did. The only plate I got that spoke to me.
Was your
Was
first
your
baby
first
moms?
baby moms.
This
That
gets
spoke
deep
to
if
who-
you
to
allow
you.
your
No,
brain
you're right.
to get deep as
That
all.
had the collard greens with the oink in it.
Wow, my black. Oh, it's deep. It's deep. No, it's deep. It's deep. It was so deep, I ain't even give my son none of that shit. I just said, say word, them niggas that sat there and made that play for me. I'm getting them some baccarat. But that's it. Then it had me saying, shit, I might need to fuck another black girl. I don't care if you yo, nigga.
No, he said you wildin',
He's 24.
but you still wildin'.
It's wildin'.
No, you wilding because
When
that shouldn't be a thought. Like, yo, it shouldn't be a thought.
See,
like,
and I think you
if
wildin'.
No.
And I think you wildin'.
Oh, my God,
If
I'm
you think it should.
it
What
should-
he's saying is-
now you
what
might
he's
be
saying
wild
is
if you
this.
execute on that.
What he's
You
saying
might be
is,
wild if you execute on that at 40.
I kind of deviated a little bit and shit changed. So maybe to bring it back home,
see,
I might need to come back home.
But see, that's what my yeah. I
But
hear
not
you.
even for me. But not even for me. This is a cultural conversation.
For the feeling.
This is not a race
For the
conversation.
feeling.
Look what he said.
For the feeling. I understand what he's saying.
Not for me. I ain't never mind enough. But
I get it.
when you start talking about, that's all.
And I think
That's all.
not that serious as hell, but
And I didn't mean to either. I was trying to come in. I was trying to come in with your I don't know why.
we
I'm
losing
sorry.
in that.
I'm sorry, y'all.
As blacks, we kind of
sorry.
losing in that. Well, especially in the Northeast. I can't really speak to down south because it's a little different culture. But the old school, we going to my grandmom's crib where I could see all of my cousins that I haven't seen all year. That's going away. Like, first off, the grandmoms is in their 30s. But that shit is going away. Like, that whole family, Big Mama's house. What's the shit with Chris Brown and them? And they
This
all
Christmas.
That's my shit. That shit used to make me cry. And I ain't a crier. Like that's family shit that we starting to lose. That feeling.
Yeah.
No, that's the feeling that you're talking
Let me
about.
tell y'all people out there that say I make everything about race. Let me give y'all a little bit from my brain while we're here. It really gets fun to me once race is solved. Once race ain't the issue at all is when excitement ensues. You know how when it's one chair left in musical chairs?
Now the shit start.
Yo, if everybody piece it up and don't beef,
That's when you're gonna have the real deep shit. But that's what bro, that's what I try to say all the time.
yeah,
I try to
just
say
a
it.
little funky.
I try
know.
to. People just be so emotional they don't hear what I'm saying.
That too.
That's what it be about. Like, they don't necessarily hear me because it's an
If
emotional
racism
topic.
stop, it'll be a real life version of the race draft from the Chappelle show. Like, what we gonna say when Tiger Woods walked to the white people?
No, if racism stop, it'll be like fucking what's the movie with the
Like fucking Hunger Games.
what's the black kid that I like? He was playing Fred Hampton.
Oh, Money, dude.
Yeah.
He
good.
bodied that
All
role,
them
just
London
FYI.
He smoked that.
He
shit.
smoked that
He
shit.
went absolutely crazy.
He
So much
went-
so that we should know his name. And we should say his name.
That is true.
Daniel Kaluuya.
Pardon me.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Pardon me, big dog. That nigga name is Fred Hampton. that's how well he did.
I have a show that I watch on HBO Max.
Mm-hmm.
It's called What Really Happened. Something like that.
Oh, I seen it.
It's called What Really Happened. They take some of the most high-profile cases from the decade or the year and really go through it. That's where I saw the Siegfried and Roy shit, the Boston Marathon bomb. They have really good. They pick good stories. Jordan's dad.
Okay.
They do a great job. There's 5 seasons of this show.
Okay.
All 5.
And they do a different thing every episode. Gotcha.
A different, really national case.
Gotcha.
It's 5 seasons
they did,
of it.
Casey Anthony. They did. It's 5 seasons, and they're all really great. It's a very well done show, and Hill Harper's the host.
That's why you hate it.
No, I love that for black men. I
feel like you want to be the host.
I want black
I feel like that's
men-
where the root of the hate is.
No,
Because that sounds like your bag.
well, we don't know. We've never seen me in that role, but I want all black men to get all the gigs that they should get. As you watch all 5 seasons, what you'll notice is Hill Harper comes on and he's reading the thing, but he's great at reading the thing. So you don't know he's reading the thing. When I say great, this is what I mean, because I'm watching different than maybe some people know as someone that has had to read the thing. When I say great, he moved his whole head in discussing. And why did she go to court that day? What happened to the baby that day? He do all of that in reading this shit. He kills it. And then disappears. And then then they go over the case with just the case. He don't come back in the middle. He don't come back in the end. 3/4 in. He comes back at the end to say, and now you know why Siegfried and Roy's dangerous animalistic ways could have really been detrimental in the circus business. And what did they think we would say when they spread the lie?
So he filmed all 5
The
seasons. in
tiger
same
was
day.
saving him, grabbing him from the neck. Should we have believed that? Or was there a deeper cover up? And then the episode goes off. Yo, fam, I got to like season 4. This nigga was popping in and popping out. The show an hour. Nigga always coming in dressed great. Hair got the sheen in it. S-curl shit. He doing all this. And what would... And I say, yo, dog, is it me? Or is this nigga stealing a check? Wait a second. 5 seasons now, I'm in bed doing math on his renegotiation. I said, wait, man, 5 seasons?
Man,
Probably by season 3, that nigga stepped it out. They kept him there. Look, the wardrobe got better.
He did all them shits in the same day.
Nah.
And I was in bed angry at it. And I had to check myself and say, hey,
You're hating.
that's hate.
It's all right,
But then I answered myself and was like, nah, I'm with that hate. Nah, I'm with that hate. You got to find the hate that's suitable for you. If I got to have some hate in my heart, it's going to be for Hill Harper in season 5 getting this easy check. That's some bullshit.
My nigga get a bunch of
I
checks.
transferred my Ice-T hate to Hill Harper. I figured it out. I will turn down my illumination.
shine bright like a diamond.
I can't even see. You got me fucked up in here. I can't
Word,
even
man.
see. You sound so bright.
I call you son. 'cause
Right
you shine.
now, I'm acting like, you're making your little jokes and Weisenheimers. Right now, I'm acting like the bad bitch that only keeps ugly friends to heighten her baddiness. Like, and that's not, you niggas ain't the ugly friends, yo. Y'all got takes, yo. I know y'all let me get my little rail. What's dude name? Fat Rail. What's homie name? Yo. I know we left some topics like Beanie and them niggas doing the
money spread.
I didn't even.
Oh,
But you know what I mean? I'm going to turn down my shit, yo, so my brothers can shine. Now, what topic will help you gentlemen to shine the greatest?
yo,
Marriage?
man.
Lil Rel.
Marriage for you? 7 years apart, marriage? How about
Houses.
you?
I'm trying to find
Houses,
some topics for
houses. Jack steps down.
Yeah.
Put your fellow Android down, buddy. We got
We
you.
had a
We
plan.
got you. You
Joe's
fresh
just
from-
being
you
a dick.
fresh from
I got
London.
some more.
We good. If you fresh from London, we here. We will cocoon our brother.
We gonna shield you, baby.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. Jack Dorsey steps down from Twitter. Many of you hit us to explain it like I'm smart. I don't be.
He got some other shit to do.
But this is the problem with potting, man.
They want you to talk about everything. Bro.
I don't know some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Now, and I'm a conspiracy theorist. So sometimes you fans will get to tinkering with my brain. And then, like the whole Monday, I thought that this was connected to Ghislaine somehow. Y'all did that to me. I wasn't thinking that. I'm surprised she's still alive.
Yeah.
Not me.
What cell
I
is
am.
she in?
I'm very surprised.
She is hiding from them niggas, huh?
No. She's hiding from herself.
They ain't put
Because
Ish in that cell.
they would make it.
Ish, you ain't get that cell.
That's how they do.
They keeping her alive, though.
Me too.
They can't. We want to hear from her, nigga.
I don't know if they do.
I hope I'm alive
Nah,
to
they-
hear.
yeah, they
Whenever
don't.
she come forward, I hope I'm here to see it, boy. I'm turning right to CNN. Yeah, that's how you know you ghetto, boy. When some shit in the world happens, you just go to see it. What they doing? What they saying? Listen, that's what I thought. I don't think that.
I don't think so.
I don't think that.
I think
But I
Jack's-
am waiting to hear from her.
I want to hear it.
Her trial has been private.
No, this
Well, it started today.
Follow what's the name?
It started the other day.
Inner City.
Her trial and the
Whatever.
Jussie Smollett trial started simultaneously.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear from both.
Same.
Can't wait.
But I don't think Jack has nothing to do with that. Maybe he does, but I don't think so.
I do not think that Jack was on the Epstein Island.
Nah.
I don't.
That's more of a
I don't think that.
late 90s,
I think this
early
is more
2000
of
thing.
wealthy.
Jack was a little past that.
I think this is just wealthy people business that I'm not rich enough to know about.
I think he's probably making enough money from Square and doing all the other shit that he does.
Well, that's what some of my wealthy friends tell me. Sometimes you got to step down from shit to really step into your
Step up.
greatness.
Yeah.
Because your position conflicts with where you're going and your greatness.
Sure.
That's what my wealthy people tell me.
Yeah.
Let me tell my audience, don't hold nothing I say to this. I'm too broke to know about anything.
Yeah, this is way
Yeah.
above my
This
pay
is
grade.
Way above my pay grade.
I don't know.
I don't know nothing. I
And he
don't know
probably
nothing.
got so much shit on the horizon that he's trying to jump into.
Bro.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you always trying to better yourself. You feel me?
I don't know what the
Because
fuck he doing, but
he fuck with
Square and Title and
a
a
bunch of
million
that
other
shit.
things. Yeah.
Cash App, right?
Yeah.
So I mean,
Congratulations.
nigga's 45 years old.
Maybe.
Jack
I thought it was more
Dorsey
interesting
is
that they
45
That nigga make me
years.
feel like a
Nah, round
fucking
of
bum.
applause, man.
That nigga make me feel like a bum. 45 years old, fam. Who is somebody to say, or if 100 people still said something was trash, that don't mean that somebody else can't get something from it.
But what happens is this, and I kind of side with him. People begin to view the dislike shit as it before viewing the content itself. Just this has 1,000 dislikes versus 100 likes. It's bad. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
so what he's saying though is you need that to kind of separate the good from the bad.
But a good and bad is relative. So if you had 1,000 dislikes and 100 likes, and you're gonna say, "Yo, this is bad," so I'm not gonna watch it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It still had 100 likes. You might be the 101st person to like it. It might be something that resonates with you that you might have gained something from it. So who are the 1,000 people to say it's bad?
I'm with Ice, and let's hide all the numbers.
I've been saying that literally. I think the first time I said that was 2011.
Let's hide all the numbers everywhere.
I watched it happen.
If I benefit from all of you being on the platform, then why do I want any of you to dislike any of it?
Good point.
That part.
I am the one that profits off the good or bad here.
Right.
I don't want you to dislike shit.
That makes sense.
That's me just throwing it out there for fucking equal rights or whatever, but nah.
I say
I don't
hide all
really
the
want
numbers.
That's a good point.
I don't want that.
That's always been my take. But there's people that base entire livelihoods off of that, and that's how they distance themselves is the number.
Yeah.
There was people going back into the early Twitter days. Dude, I used to get attacked just because I had a high follower count. People didn't know who I was. Oh, this dude has X amount of followers. I'm going to respond to him. I'm going to say this to him. I'm going to do this to him. Like, then it went from that to verified checks. Oh, okay, if a verified check says something, people would interact with that one. But if you're just a regular person, no matter what your number look like, it's, never mind. It just became a status symbol on there.
Yeah.
Shit got annoying. So I was always saying, just hide all the numbers. We all out here. You say something funny, I don't care if you got 1 follower or 1 million followers. You said something funny.
Hide all the numbers.
Come on. Keep milking this so you can keep running from our MCU conversation.
I ain't milking nothing. What's up?
What's the MCU conversation?
Yo, if it's easier for y'all,
All right, here. I'll tell
I'll
you the
never
MCU
take a
conversation.
vacation again.
Nah, chill out. Sit back. Take your headphones off. Relax. Get comfortable. I'm talking to Parks.
Talking to Parks.
I'm talking to Parks too, though.
We both talking to Parks.
But I'm talking to Parks louder. But the MCU conversation went from when I asked you about Hawkeye.
Right.
I said, I'm only asking Parks. I said, Joe, you're not an MCU guy. He was like, yo, what you talk about? You don't even know what you talk. You watched What If?
Not even what happened.
I said, yeah, I watched What If.
None of that.
not
is
what
what
happened.
happened. That's not what
In my
happened.
version, it did.
Well, get your shit off.
I didn't ask y'all to.
So is Hawkeye dope?
Yeah, first 2 was dope. It's only 2 out.
He was real dope in Mayor of Kingstown. You seen it? Oh, he talking about in. Well,
Well, you said we was having an MCU conversation that you're now trying to dance from by bringing up Mayor Kingstown.
get your shit off.
So that's what happened. I said you were not an MCU guy.
Yo, no more bricks for Joe.
Yo, but then all right, I said you wasn't an MCU guy and you took offense.
From this point forward, whenever we
Yes
get
or
a
no?
break and y'all take
Excuse
off,
me,
I'm
excuse
gonna
me,
come
sir.
sit here.
Excuse me, sir. I said you were not an MCU guy and you took offense. Yes?
Yes,
Okay.
I did take offense.
Okay.
Why?
Why?
Uh-huh.
It was from What
I
If,
took
too.
offense because if you only know 2 Chainz from being 2 Chainz, then you shouldn't insert yourself in a player circle conversation, right? So Ice
It's
is
gonna
very
be a comic book
so Ice
conversation.
is very familiar with the MCU.
Come on.
And that's what these new goofy Generation Z loser niggas do to lose real niggas like me from the 90s.
Hey, Joe. Go ahead. I'll let you
Let me
finish.
land.
Go ahead. No, land. Go ahead.
Let me land.
Go ahead. Come on.
Let me land.
Please, come on. Hey, Savon.
So this new age loser comic nigga.
Not a comic nigga.
Only know. I know.
That's the point.
So don't call. No, that is the point, though. That is the point. I keep trying to tell. Here's the beef that everybody has.
Let me land.
No, fuck your landing. Your plane has been delayed.
Savon.
Get your plane the fuck out of here.
Savon.
Now I'm talking
Yo, that's
this.
dope
I'm so
when you
glad
go in
said
the
that.
muffin store and the nigga know what type of muffins you there for already.
Excuse me, Ish.
Nigga handed you my favorite muffins.
Excuse me, Ish.
Ice.
That's the point, right? That I'm not a comic
finish.
nigga. I don't care. I'm not talking to you no more. I'm not talking to you no more.
But you wasn't talking.
But I'm talking.
I was talking.
Yeah, but now
After
you're not.
you insulted.
Now you're not.
I cook.
Now you're not. Because that pissed me off. Because that is the problem right there.
Look, rebrand man.
Well, rebrand
You
man, what?
caught the Marvel rebrand.
Fam, we're not talking about
Yeah.
rebrand nothing.
I am.
I'm talking about, y'all are talking about comic books, and I'm telling you that the MCU and the Marvel comic universe are different. That's all I've been telling you. So when I say I'm watching this show, you like, oh, you niggas is, I said, yo, you could be a comic nigga, but you're not an MCU nigga. So I wasn't talking to you about that. I don't expect you to watch this.
So is MCU a rebrand of comic books?
MCU is an introduction to a newer generation of comic books. No, of comic book characters. Because they don't follow the comic books directly. That's a problem that a lot of the hardcore
answer is
fans
yes.
have. No.
The answer to
If it's not
Ish's
following
question is
directly-
yes.
No.
Parks.
What happened in the
answer-
70s in the
Parks,
comics?
Parks.
It wasn't the 70s.
Parks,
It was the 80s and 90s.
Parks, the answer to Ish's question
For a lot of
is
niggas
yes.
was alive.
He won't say it for argument's sake, but the
argument's
answer to Ish's question is
It's yes.
yes.
It is.
And if you admit that,
yes,
then
yes.
we can have an honest
Yes,
conversation.
yes. Come on.
Because
I'm with
Ice wants to know why I'm mad, as the angry nigga that's always mad. But how the conversation went, from my perspective, was Ice was in here talking about the new what ifs.
That's what happened.
It went, but I said why. I
As a
watched the new
comic
What Ifs.
book nigga, I got mad.
Them shits is trash.
Did you watch them?
I don't want to.
But right there,
Yo, you asked what happened, and I'm telling you.
and that's not. It happened. Hold on.
You
Hold
won't
on.
let me
Hold
land.
on.
I keep
Joe.
having to hold.
Yeah. Hold. Play the music. Hold music. It started. I said Hawkeye, and I said after watching What If, which was trash for the first couple episodes, and then got fire at the end, and it made it all make sense. I said whatever they put out going forward, I'm rolling. That's how it started. And when I mentioned, he's like, "Oh, you watched that What If shit?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Joe, you wouldn't watch it because you're not an MCU person." And that's where the offense came. I said, "Yo, I know you read the comics." I said, "You're not an MCU person. Different universe. The hardcore comic book heads hate the MCU. Rightfully so. That's not what y'all grew up on. That's not what y'all fuck with. So when I say I'm talking to an MCU person, I'm not talking to you. That's it."
I hate when niggas switch up the point of the argument mid-argument, and niggas do it a lot. So what you just tried to end with was, and I quote, the Marvel comic book niggas hate the MCU niggas.
Correct.
That is what you said, end quote.
Yes,
If
true.
you let me talk, is where my argument stemmed from in the first place. Because I have it reversed. I think these MCU niggas hate real comic book niggas that used to collect them, followed the old stories, bought the What If comic books. So when Ice was in here saying, yo, did you check that What If shit? I said from outside, hey, what do you think? Is it good? You loving it? That's what I said. And then you made a joke to me that said, nigga, shut the fuck up. You ain't a Marvel MCU nigga. Yo, as a nigga that cut school to get comic books, your gookie ass can't say that to me.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
I can. Different world.
These MCU niggas can't rebrand and come to me and tell me who a comic nigga and who not. Nigga
I
was in
never
diapers
said you wasn't
when I
a
was looking
comic
at Dr.
nigga.
Doom.
That's the problem.
Yo, what if Silver Surfer wasn't the most invincible nigga in the game? I was doing that, nigga.
Hey, Joe.
Not you,
Joe,
but in 2021, you get to watch a show branded for loser niggas like you and talk to real 90s bred niggas and say, nah, you wasn't about that. The nerve of you Generation Z niggas, you can't say that to me.
Joe, you can scream into your horse. It means nothing.
You can't say
What
that.
I'm telling, like I explained
You can't
to
disrespect all the cutting
It's not a
classes I
disrespect
did
to you.
to pay
It's
attention
not.
to What If comics, all the fist fights I got into with my
Oh,
older
my
brother
God,
for stealing his
Stealing my
collector's
shit.
item
Word.
fucking comics. I don't care what you watched on TV,
Fam,
nigga.
you can scream again.
I don't care
until
about
you get
Shanghai,
hoarse.
nigga.
So
Shut
good,
the fuck
don't.
up. You Shanghai, nigga.
Good.
The fuck is
And
he
that's-
talking about
but
Shanghai?
again, my point is, it's different.
They love
only
that
because-
white nigga that plays Thor. Wasn't no white nigga that plays Thor.
Yo,
We gotta get the respect levels back, yo.
Yo, it's not, but you know what?
Generation Z and Ice can't treat me no certain way no
Hey
more.
Joe, it comes from
They keep
y'all.
trying to change
All
the
right, I'll let
world.
you scream, loud man, but it comes from y'all. Believe it or not.
None of them trying to change
No.
the world,
Listen. It
Sometimes
comes,
y'all be right, but this is wrong. Fuck Shanghai, nigga.
it comes from y'all niggas though. Real
You know
talk.
what my real
That's
problem
where the
with
beef
him
comes
is?
from. Y'all, not us. I'm gonna tell you what happens every time niggas start talking about what we like. Not saying nothing to you niggas. Yo, this movie was dope. You know what happens? Here come one of you old comic book niggas. That ain't how it happened in the comics. So the fuck what?
That's valid.
This is not the comics,
Yo, that's
nigga.
so valid.
That's
That is so
That's what I'm trying to
valid.
tell you. We ain't
And that's
going
when
by
the
that.
and that's when
this
they
is
say-
not the comics.
See, but that's my beef. Y'all keep trying to shut up niggas that was there. Hey, dog,
No,
this
it's
the
not.
MCU. This is the story from the MCU. But what
It's a
about
different
It's like me
perspective.
saying to my little brother,
The fuck?
it's not the fucking gum bottoms. You fucking idiot. You weren't born. Yo, I'm telling you, because in 88, my favorite candy store sold comic books.
for 60 cents.
Why does Ice get to talk to me? He shouldn't.
I wasn't.
Yo,
that's the
Ice shouldn't
point.
be a broke
That's
watch.
the point.
Ice
I
shouldn't be
was,
able to talk
but
to
that's
me.
what happens.
You-
I wasn't talking
and
to
Generation
you.
Z can't talk to me.
I was not talking to you.
You don't tell me how
inserted
powerful-
yourself in a
you don't tell me how
conversation
great
that
Lo-Fi
had
was.
nothing to do with you. We wasn't talking about comic books.
You was talking about the what if from the MCU.
It has nothing.
And I
I'm
was
not
telling
talking
you
about comic books.
What if from the real what if?
We're not talking about that.
Who's we?
Mind
Joe
your
was.
fucking business.
Joe was. Joe
But
was.
nobody was talking to
But
Joe.
Joe was. But Joe.
Joe
was.
inserted himself in a conversation
You guys
and made
are
it about
fucking
something
nerds.
else.
I hate these niggas.
No, we hate y'all. Y'all are no different than, I swear to God, y'all are no different than the Android niggas. I can sit here and say, yo, my iPhone is this. Here this Android nigga come. Yeah, but Android could, so what?
That's not what happened.
Yes, it is what happened.
Not what happened.
What happened, Ish? No, don't suck your teeth. Answer the question, please.
I'm throwing my Rolex on my bed.
Fam, I don't know one. I don't feel like arguing with you. I don't want no sauce. I don't know one nigga that got an Android that disses iPhones. That's totally reverse.
That's
1,000% reverse. So that's
you are
a
out of
horrible-
your mind, bro.
I'm the only nigga here with an Android. Do I ever take iPhone shots?
Lost my little pen.
Ish.
Or am I getting jumped by the iPhone generation and you be the first
Ish.
nigga to steal off?
Hey, Ish.
You are the very first nigga to steal off.
You are 48 years old and completely removed. I'm talking about niggas that are in this age range on social media. I'm talking about what happens.
You talking about the niggas that seen Ant-Man?
Look what y'all got y'all fired up right now.
I hate
asking
when they
him a
try this
question.
bullshit.
I didn't
Wait.
say
Yo,
nothing.
you tried the bullshit too.
Aren't
you
you-
did.
you
You
Well,
tried the
what?
bullshit.
talking
You
about
are
the
out
niggas-
of your mind.
You did try
talking
the
about the
bullshit.
niggas-
Ice, I could
As soon
really
as he
go-
said comic books, you was like,
I could go into a
Wait.
comic
nobody
book
talked
conversation.
about.
You watch-
but no one's talking about
You was
comic
watching
books.
I'm minding my
Ant-Man?
business.
That's my point.
You watched Ant-Man?
I watched every movie
It
they
is a
dropped.
rebrand.
All 25 movies.
I'm asking you
It is a rebrand.
if you watched.
That's cool.
Did you watch?
Predicated on the comic book.
That's cool.
Did you watch?
So,
Ant-
But
Hello?
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yes, Joe. I watched
You won't
Ant-Man.
answer none of Joe's
Joe,
questions.
listen. I watched Ant-Man.
Don't yell at me.
That nigga's
You've been
name
screaming.
Is, that
You're
nigga name
sweating.
is
You've been
Eric.
screaming so much.
That nigga name is
Yeah,
Eric.
right.
That nigga name is Eric Killmonger.
Yes. That was his name. In Black Panther. Yes. I'm listening. Yes. Yes, I watched Ant-Man.
You are a dear friend of mine, so don't fight with me. You like the MCU version of the Punisher's origin versus Punisher's origin? I'm asking you just a very.
Can I answer?
Yes.
Punisher's not in the MCU.
If y'all thought I was screaming before, I'm about to really stand on this fucking couch and scream.
Yo, you sweating?
Ice, explain to me the MCU, please.
Okay, that's what I was trying to get to, but we couldn't get there without everybody screaming. The MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe. Actually, I believe Punisher did have a Netflix show, right?
You did.
Okay, so yeah, it's an offshoot. But dogs, you asked me to answer a question, and you walk away to Video Village.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
No, I want him to come back. No, come sit down and listen. I sit here and listen when you talk. Pay me the respect. I don't need that. I don't need all that. I don't need all that acting.
Break your watch, Ice.
Fuck you. This is Series 7.
A series 7.
You can't even find these. MCU, due to contractual obligations to certain production companies, etc., they have to rewrite certain stories. They can't like Spider-Man was owned by Sony. He wasn't allowed to even enter the MCU for years. Fantastic Four, X-Men, Silver Surfer, they just acquired the rights. Yeah, this is an offshoot, I believe.
Back to my original question to you.
You said explain the MCU too, but yeah, go ahead. I was explaining that.
But that's after you told me Punisher. It don't matter. I knew Punisher to be in the MCU because he had the Netflix show. Same with Daredevil.
Yeah, Punisher, Daredevil,
Both
Jessica
of those
Jones.
stories, as told in the MCU world, are very different from how they originated in the 80s. And when I watch those as a comic book fan, it deters me.
You're probably upset.
So
I
to
agree.
that, you say what?
There are a lot of fans who have never read the comic books who don't necessarily know or care that story.
That's true.
So
I read the comic books, but it was in 1991, and I forgot all of that.
So that's
that's the
Enjoy
other side
watching
of it.
the
That's
movies.
the other side of it. That's the other side of it.
So would you agree that takes away from the genuine nature of the actual character because they're not following what we learned as
No,
11-year-olds?
Every
absolutely
Batman
not.
has a different fucking origin.
And that's what I was getting ready to get to.
it's not.
Yes, it is.
Yes, they do.
You said
Wait,
every
wait,
Batman
wait.
has
That's
a different origin?
Yes, it is.
That's not true.
Batman with Jack Nicholson has a different origin than Batman begins.
true. What are the
Yes,
different
it
origins?
does.
Explain it to
The
me.
origin of Batman
Explain it
is
to me.
his mother and father.
When did Michael Keaton go in the fucking mountains and train with Homeboy?
Never happened. Never with Ra's al Ghul. Never happened with Ra's al Ghul.
That's not what origin
The
means.
origin of
Yes, it
Batman is
That's before he was Batman.
That's
The
how he
origin.
learned. That's how he learned his shit.
That's not true.
Yo, pull
The
up
origin
word
of
origin,
Batman
please.
is he came from a place where his mother and father were about to be robbed and they killed them.
Correct.
And that is the
else?
creation of Batman.
What else?
The story has never changed.
That story has
In
never
every
changed.
single Batman, from the cartoon, from the 70s cartoon to the 80s cartoon.
That is the
story's never
origin of
changed.
Batman.
They never changed.
That-
How
no, but
Batman
okay.
came from this.
Yo, he wasn't
Even
Batman
when they
at
made
20. He
him
wasn't
and brought
Batman
the
at 10
old
years
nigga
old.
in with the cave
No,
and he had money.
He was not
They
Batman
still
at 10
didn't
years
change.
old.
Wait, what?
Right? He wasn't Batman at 10 years old. His parents died at 10. There's a part of that story that continues what Parks is talking about in the Batman origin story. What happened after that?
He's trained with every martial artist around the world.
And every movie changed that shit differently.
Yeah, but the origin
That's what he
changed.
The origin story.
What are the movie?
The origin of the Joker has changed in every time they
That's
introduce
not
the
our
Joker.
argument
That's
right
changed.
now.
That-
Yes, it is. It's the same
It's the
argument.
same shit.
Characters development, the origin story
changed shit
changed.
different.
You don't
Differently,
know
bro.
that
The origin
us
of
arguing the
Batman.
origin of Batman and how he's depicted versus the origin in Joker and how
Is
he's
different.
depicted is different. And what do you want me to say? It's two different arguments.
No, it isn't.
Batman is
How not
Batman.
so?
You've never not
y'all
seen
are
There
his
is
parents
no-
get robbed and his mother and father get killed and Alfred took care of him. You've never not seen that on any Batman across the world. You've never not seen that.
But what about all the other shit?
Some of the other stuff may change. I'm talking about the origin of
The starting
Batman
point.
and how he
Point one.
came to be.
Issue
And then-
1,
and then-
episode 1.
That's what we said.
First 5 minutes of the movie,
What
you're
origin
saying.
means.
That
It's
part
never
don't change.
changed.
Okay, I'm
It's
with you. I'm
never
rolling.
And so then
changed.
I'm rolling.
his training,
I'm
maybe,
rolling.
The
and how he was
Joker's
trained,
origin has
it has changed. But
We've seen
and
it.
where he
Yeah.
was trained and how he trained.
So why does the Marvel universe have to be any difference if the stories have changed about how they developed and grew up? And
You're talking about a villain versus a main character in the superhero.
the Joker is equally as a main character as Batman is.
He's up
Stop
there,
it.
but
He's up there.
100%.
They're not equal.
Stop it, yo.
What I'm talking about with Marvel
it.
is
He's the arch nemesis. That's what makes fucking action movies a thing.
I'm so mad that we're arguing this.
Nah, 'cause you know what it
not
is.
The same as Batman, and well, I don't understand what y'all just trying to want to fight.
No,
No.
I'm really not.
don't
But
believe that
if
the
you
Joker
start
is
talking
just
about
on this-
Daredevil or Punisher or Wolverine or whomever, right? Part of how they got to be who they are is equally as important as who they are.
What they did to the Punisher and Daredevil was disgusting. You can call it whatever you want.
I don't
That's
know.
equally
I'm
as
gonna tell you why I
important.
don't know. Because I ain't never read the comic.
There you go.
So then why would you? I am done.
No. Ask me the question. Why would I what?
So then, for me, you don't have a place to dismiss the comic fan.
I'm not dismissing it.
That's
Is what
you
I'm telling
did
you.
When I said is the what if shit good?
Because
Like,
you
a
dismissed the
comic
MCU
nigga.
shit. I said no. I didn't say you a comic man. I
Because
said
I'm
you
from
don't
the
fuck.
70s when Bell Bottoms was birthed. So when they come back around in the 90s, I don't think you young niggas are impressive.
And that's what happens though. That's what I'm trying
You
to tell you,
niggas,
Joe.
no, you don't try to tell me shit.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what keep
Stan Lee
happening.
died. All his intellectual property died. And the white people did what they wanted with his fucking brain.
Fam, Stanley died
I will
recently.
wait. No, he didn't. That's not true.
Fairly recent.
About 10
Fairly-
years.
That's not.
Yo, can you please pull up when Stanley
About
died,
10
man?
years.
I'm loving this. I'm
wasn't
loving
10 years
this.
ago.
Also, but hey, get the muffins out. Also, get the muffins out. I'm very well aware of when Stan Lee died. 10 years ain't recent to me.
It wasn't
Died in
10 years.
2018, bruh. Fuck is you talking about?
Then I'm wrong.
You are wrong.
When
That's
was
what
he-
I'm telling you.
When was he sick?
I thought he was.
When was
10
he
years
sick?
or so.
I don't know.
I could be wrong. Let's have the conversation. When
But don't
was he
change
sick?
it. I don't
was
know.
wrong already. When was he sick?
Okay, I don't know when he was sick.
Look up when
I don't
he
even
was
know what
sick.
he died of.
Then look up when he was sick.
What I'm saying
Because
is,
I remember the fight.
Now you're just trying to win the fight, by the way.
Then I'll shut up. Because I said y'all was right about when he died. And now I'm asking when he was sick to continue the
I don't
conversation.
know. I'm telling
How
you,
am
I
I
don't
trying to win it? My point stays the same if he was sick at a certain time. So are you trying to step on that point before I make it? What are you
Go
trying to
ahead.
do?
Go ahead. No. So if he was sick, it changes what?
MCU started in 2008 for
Yo,
understanding.
nobody remembers the
I'm just
Stan
letting
Lee
you know.
bout when he's on his deathbed about certain niggas or entities trying to take like
What the stand?
IP and possessions from him. I think there was a fight about that was when the Hulk movie. Remember the Hulk movie was bad, and then they couldn't get the rights for it to be good because it was Stan Lee's. Am I making this up? Does nobody remember any of this
The
from
rights
Stan
of the
Lee's
Hulk
deathbed?
was Stan
Hey, Google
Lee's?
this. If I'm wrong, I'll say it to Parks and look him in the eye. But I was outside. So I remember Stan Lee's death being a very big point of contention and who moves forward with how the Marvel universe is fucking constructed because of ownership of stories and whatever. So that's where I give credence to your fight, but that's where I give credence to my fight. I don't give a fuck what they did after if Steve Jobs died, what they did with the iPhone. I don't care what they had to do to get these stories off after Stan Lee left, after they did all these IP bouts and they fucked up the Hulk once and twice.
Hey, dog,
when
I
they
gotta
fucked it
disagree.
all up.
Bro, Stan Lee
you
was
was outside for that.
Stan Lee
Marvel
was
Comics
in-
legend Stan Lee files $1 billion lawsuit. It's the same shit as fucking
in
Bob
2018.
Ross?
Ross. Whatever I'm saying, and you could get me on the time. I'm saying the argument still stands whenever the time happened. Whether it was 2010, whether it's 2018, what I'm saying stands. It's the same Bob Ross shit with Stan Lee. So why do y'all take whatever's happening now after his demise? That's like me buying the Bob Ross shit from the nigga that owns Bob Ross shit. You cannot dismiss what happened when Bob Ross was here. That's my only point. If I'm wrong in any of that, y'all tell me. I'll accept it from y'all. I'm not being hard-headed. But I was outside for this.
This says that the Spider. Well, wait a minute. Is this about the rights of the Hulk? I'm trying to read this to understand. I definitely
It
think
says
you're
the
off
man
here,
who
sir.
co-created Spider-Man, the Hulk, and the X-Men has filed a $1 billion suit against a company that he co-founded in 2001.
Okay.
Continue.
Yeah, well,
reading, man. What do you want
his
me to do?
name, image,
Former
and likeness were
editor-in-chief.
fraudulently used so that Power Entertainment could be sold to another firm in China. Go ahead, keep going down, please. I don't see what this has to do with. Come on, keep going.
I
Just
know
keep
you
going.
don't.
I
I know you don't.
this is just Stan Lee. This does not say anything about what Marvel owned. I'm just trying to read this.
Wait, what did you just say, Ice?
Joe, all right,
you
to put this in a way.
Wait, time out.
From what
I
I
won't
read
let
from
you
this,
just say what you just said. You can't have a Stan Lee and Marvel conversation separately. So I don't understand what you mean when you say
God.
that was Stan Lee and this
go
is
down,
Marvel.
screen, man.
I'm gonna tell you.
Stan Lee,
And-
the creator of all this shit, fought with a whole bunch of niggas on his deathbed. Now what you telling me?
Over them using his likeness and name. So that could be like a company saying, yo, Stan Lee endorses us. Power Entertainment. Stan Lee created,
All right, so I know
listen, he created Marvel.
should
He
pull up-
also created Power Entertainment.
You should pull up some more articles. Stan Lee was
This don't back your
Pull up
argument.
some more. It does to me. So I'm saying let's find more because to me
Yeah, please find more.
this does substantiate my argument. Stan Lee was not on his deathbed fighting for y'all to use the rights and likeness of Stan Lee, which has never been used.
Joe.
It's not. I don't.
Oh, my
Can you
God.
let me talk? You can say whatever you want. Stan
Go ahead.
Lee's likeness has never been used in his 100-year life. It's only been the likeness of things he created or hired someone to create. Am I not being clear?
Joe, just look right here. Can I answer one question? Stanley created, for this argument.
Stanley's daughter sues who? If Ice's argument is true, to reclaim his intellectual property. What is his intellectual property?
Read.
I'm here to
POW
read.
Entertainment. Read what they're trying to collect. Read. If you want to take a second to read it, read it. Because what I took from even the other argument, Stanley created Marvel and POW Entertainment. And it seems like they're trying to sell off POW Entertainment without him. In China. That's not Marvel.
I just read what he told me to read, and let me read it to y'all, and maybe I'm not understanding this correctly. Stanley's daughter, JC, is picking up an intellectual property battle. I think I understand that right.
Mm-hmm. IP.
Started near the end of her father's life. I'm assuming that's on his deathbed.
Mm-hmm.
All while broadening its horizons to examine. Examine to me means something is unclear. To examine nearly 2 decades of deal making for the comic book legend.
Right, because they're going back
Have
to
I
2001.
missed something?
Nope, keep reading.
Or is that
Keep reading, Joe.
on Thursday, as the trustee for the Lee Family Survivors Trust, she filed suit in California federal court against POW Entertainment.
Keep
The
going.
co-creator
Do you know who POW?
of
You know who POW
Spider-Man
Entertainment is?
And other Avengers characters died
That's just saying who he was.
last November at the age of 90.
Do you know who POW Entertainment is? Yes or no? This battle is with that. He created Marvel and POW Entertainment. Is what I'm trying to tell you. You're making this battle about Marvel. It's not about Marvel.
I disagree with you.
Read the next paragraph. Read it.
Before Stan Lee passed, he had brought a $1 billion suit against POW. That complaint detailed Lee's deteriorating medical condition and alleged that POW executives took advantage by either inducing him to sign documents under fraudulent pretenses or forging his signature. The suit sought to reclaim name and likeness rights,
Yeah, come on.
while also objecting to the transfer of assets to Hong Kong-based Camp
Camp
Sing
Sing
International.
International.
I don't need to read anymore, Ice. Let me double down. This supports what I'm saying to me. And if it's not, then I'm missing something.
I think you are, because you're confusing POW Entertainment with Marvel. That's why.
Well, what does POW own?
That's what we're trying to. That's what this is about, Joe.
No.
That's what this is about.
No. I'm asking you.
I don't know what POW owns.
Okay.
I really don't.
See, so don't tell me where the threshold for my argument ends. Because in my argument, reading this paragraph tells me exactly what he was looking for from POW. And it's back to our point about fucking Jack Dorsey stepping down because of company and you need to step into and you could be worth this and not have that. I think that POW owned some of the fucking IP that he created.
There it is.
And he might have
It was a different
POW
company.
Entertainment
It was
is an
different.
American media production company
Thank you.
born in
What it's just
2001.
said.
I
This is
didn't hear
different.
him.
This is different. This is a different
I
company.
believe it.
They own different shit. This is not Marvel, Joe. You're making this argument about Marvel.
He still got fucked over
You're
though
not
by
listening to
Marvel
me.
too.
You're not listening to me. You replying to something in your own head. At no point did I say I know what POW owns. I said that by their argument, I can tell what's going on. I don't know what POW owns, but by their argument, I could assume that he might have created POW, nigga. Like, I'm saying something that goes past this and who owns what. What I'm saying to you is there's nothing to fight about but creatures he created. Everywhere. That's with whoever
you're
owns
taking
it.
this fight here and making
All
it
right,
about
so
that.
let me.
You got to the bottom of it? All right, come on.
So what happened was Stan Lee got into a deal with POW.
He was co-creator of POW, no? Because that's what it says.
Created POW.
Okay. He created POW.
POW then, unbeknownst to him,
Because he's on his deathbed and sick.
sold the rights
They did a deal.
from
His boss,
him
dog.
to Genius Brand.
Okay.
Genius Brand owns Marvel.
Okay.
So that's what happened. They acquired the rights, all of Stan Lee's rights in 2020.
In 2020. in 2020, Joe.
But
Your argument is going back some other shit. But come on.
Powell sold them to Genius.
I don't, Joe. I'm just trying to. I don't. Well, it's from what I read here. It says 2018. That's when the lawsuit was filed. I look at every. All right, hold on. Well, they can't hear you. You're not on the mic anyway. You was asking me a question from over there. I look at again. Stan Lee was in every Marvel movie up to, was it Endgame? He cameoed in every movie. He
A physical him?
Yes, physical him. Yes. And what happened when he passed, he actually recorded, I think it was 2 other movies after that, his cameos. And then they said going forward, they won't allow his voice, name, or likeness to be used in any more Marvel movies, etc., shows, anything. But he himself cameoed in everything from Iron Man to, I want to say Endgame. I could be wrong. It might have been one after that. Might have been Captain Marvel, but he himself cameoed in all these movies.
I'm just a purist. I'm a comic book purist.
And
I'm letting you and Joe have an argument. I'm a comic book purist.
I'm having
again,
no
I was
argument.
buying comic books when they were 60 cents, my nigga.
Have it, man.
I respect that.
I was fucking with the X-Men before they got.
But even that's what I'm saying. Like, they have to rewrite a lot of this MCU shit because they did not have the rights to the X-Men. Sony had that. They couldn't put Spider-Man in there. So the way that y'all remember certain stories, they can't tell it that way because they can't put these characters in there. They couldn't even say mutants.
I appreciate that. You don't get to dismiss the comic book dudes.
I'm not, Joe, it's not dismissing the comic book dude. What happens is the comic book dudes dismiss us because it's not what y'all were used to. And we're saying that's fine. We didn't read y'all comic books. We watch these shows. We like this. And y'all are saying y'all are wrong for liking that because it's not what we liked.
No, we just.
That's where the fight always started at, Joe.
No, that's not true. We just saying we don't think none of y'all could fight.
But I can fight.
No, it's
We
like
don't
saying
think so.
It's like saying that you a new rap nigga, right? But you dissing Jay-Z.
It's not dissing. That's where the difference is. Ish.
Sometimes it is a diss.
I'm talking about with this. What happens
He
is
told me to shut the fuck up from outside talking.
I said, Joe, you don't be. Well, why did I say that,
And I
Joe?
got mad.
Because every time we mention MCU shit, you shit on it from a comic book nigga perspective. So I already know this ain't a convo for you. That's why I said that. I'm talking to Parks. Parks fucks with the MCU shit.
I do.
So I have
And
these
I read the comic
combos.
books.
But I'm saying
A long time ago.
I have these combos
I'm
with
not
Parks
purist
because
in that
I know he
sense.
fuck with it.
Oh, you like when Wakanda was under attack?
Huh?
Gotta just make it weird.
Just let people enjoy shit.
No,
And there's where the fight starts, right there.
let niggas enjoy nothing.
That's the fight.